success story.
Yes, yes. I absolutely love Tosca. I love all of her books. I actually found her through Oxygen magazine, and that's when I started reading some of her articles and then getting into her books. And at the time, I was about 50 pounds heavier than what I am now. And so just reading all of her books and was just such a huge inspiration to me, and eating clean. As I mentioned before, I have a 9-year-old son, so it's very important for me to set a good example for him as well. So I just started about a little over a year ago, just, eating clean, taking good care of myself. And so I've lost about 45 pounds now.
Wow, that's
great. Yeah, and I feel so much better. Before chasing my little boy around, I get out of breath, kind of like what Tosca said in her books. Going up the stairs, and she'd be out of breath by the time she went up the stairs. And that's where I was. That's where I found myself.
How did you find, at the beginning, when you first began eating clean, did you find that you had any challenges?
Yes, I'm a huge sweet eater. So, obviously, the chocolates and the sugars, that was a huge change for me. So just cutting that out,
How did you do that?
Well, I tried doing the, just cold turkey quitting. That didn't work. So because what I found was that then I would binge eat. I'd go without it, and then one day I would just eat everything, chocolate and sweet, all in one day. So what I've done is I've just allowed myself maybe something small every day, just something like a little tiny piece of chocolate. But I've gradually just kind of weaned myself away from how much I was eating. So
if someone came to you thinking about starting the Eat Clean diet, what would you say to them?
I would just, because I've turned a lot of my friends on to the Eat Clean diet, and I just tell, for example, most recently I had a girlfriend that just said, for her New Year's resolution, she wanted to lose some weight, and I said, that's why I told her about Toscarino, and just saying, you need to check her out, and I just said, it's just a mindset of, like what I just said a minute ago, when you're ready to change, you will make yourself do it. And the main thing is not to get hard on yourself. So I think sometimes we tend to just be so hard on ourselves that, if we have one bad day, it's okay, it's all over. I can't do this anymore. But it's just starting all over the next day with a clean slate.